everyone. I hope you are having a beautiful day today. I'm sending all this loving and happy energy to you on the other side of this live stream today. So, what I want to discuss today is forgiveness. Forgiveness is such a powerful thing. And the thing about it is it becomes even more powerful when you decide that you are going to start forgiving yourself. Because the more that we are capable of forgiving ourselves in moment-to-moment experiences, the more capable we're going to be able to do that within our relationships, within our circumstances, and beyond. And the thing is many of us can find it in ourselves to forgive people or say we forgive people, but we actually don't even know what that exactly means, because many people will say, well, I forgive, but I can't forget. Well, the thing about it is truly forgiving someone or something is being able to say that you are thankful for it. The opposite of holding a grudge, the opposite is gratitude and seeing the blessing that it has bestowed you in your life, the lessons that you've learned from it, and realizing that you are able to take a step forward beyond it and realize it was never something that was meant to hold you back and only meant to bless you and help you to expand and grow in your life. Saeed sending you a wave. He says, hello, how are you today? I'm doing amazing. Thank you for asking. Just enjoying the day with my family. Some overcast weather, which I really enjoy. I just like to be outside all day. So that's what I'm doing today. And I'm sending this love with you guys today. Thank you for the love and the likes, everybody streaming up. I always feel a blessing in my heart when I'm seeing that. So, in all actuality, forgiveness eventually boils down to the fact of you being able to forgive yourself. Because if you're constantly judging yourself, if you're constantly saying harsh words to yourself, if you're constantly holding yourself accountable to your past mistakes and telling yourself, well, what's the point? What's the point of changing? What's the point of forgiving myself? It's not going to change anything. It is what it is, and there's nothing that I can do about it. The power of forgiveness is having that grace for yourself and realizing that there was a place for it, that there was a reason for it, and that you are thankful for it, and you are going to take the next step forward with that awareness. Tony sending you a wave. Jalal, thank you for the love. I do appreciate it. I'm sending it back to you. But the reason why, it's because you've judged yourself for a really long time. In your subconscious, in your conscious experiences, you're judging yourself all the time. And I consider it a really powerful practice for people to just bring a focus to the judgments that they've been holding themselves to for a really long time now. Either I am not smart, or I am not experienced enough, or I'm not good enough to have this. Whatever the judgment that you've cast upon yourself for a really long time, you are also going to continue to judge others for those things. And that is only going to produce a negative cycle that you get stuck in over and over and over and over. And until you're ready to forgive yourself and to stop judging yourself and to end that negative cycle that you are experiencing in your life, you're going to be continuing to play over and over that same cycle, that disc that never ends. Brian sending you a wave. Saeed says, where are you from? Welcome. I'm from Morocco. Salif sending you a wave. Thank you for being here today. I am from Florida in the USA. To answer your question, Saeed, Muchin says, we need that. 100% Muchin. This simple shift of just realizing that we were never meant to judge ourselves. And when we do judge ourselves, that only casts a shadow on other people, right? Because a lot of people will say to themselves like, well, I don't judge other people. I accept people for who they are. But they are so quick to judge themselves. That means it's innately going to cause you to judge other people maybe just subconsciously. You're not even aware of it, but it's happening. And there's these subtle decisions and these subtle choices and these subtle energies and subtle behaviors that you're not even aware of because you're too busy judging yourself, thinking that you're not good enough, thinking that you're not worthy, thinking that your past defines you, thinking that you can do something to create more worth. And it's just not true. And if you're willing to open your eyes to forgiveness and realize that the judgment is only hurting you and others that you come into connection with in your life, it will prove to be so powerful. And like I said before in the beginning, it's really important for you to understand how to know when you've actually forgiven yourself and when you've actually forgiven other people and when you've actually forgiven your past and your family or whatever it is to be able to say that you are thankful for it. You can see how it lined up in your life, why it was necessary, and you've created a story around it that really shows that it did something for you, and you realize that life was using this to work for you and not against you. So that is my encouragement to you guys today. Even if you get into your quiet journal time and start just writing some things down, what you want to forgive yourself for, what you want to stop judging yourself for, and you will reap the benefits of this positive shift within yourself. But that's just going to naturally manifest in the relationships that you are experiencing on the outside. This is going to naturally manifest in any connection that you come into. This is going to manifest in your circumstances. You're going to start realizing that even beyond your relationships, that your worth is changing, and that's going to show up in even a materialistic way in your life, because everything boils down to the relationship that you have with yourself. And when you really give yourself the time to get into that and to get into that subconscious layer and those deep core thoughts that you have about yourself, that you're constantly basing decisions from, that you're constantly living in fear of, that you're constantly allowing to hold you back from the life that you want, from the life that you deserve, from the life that you are capable of creating for yourself, this is a really amazing place to start, is in forgiveness. Amanda sending you a wave. Salif says, hey, wow, what a topic. It's really a good topic. Personally, I think that forgiveness is all we need to unlock ourselves and others spiritually and emotionally. Keep the good vibes going on. Thank you so much, Salif. I can do nothing but smile to that confirmation, and I'm so glad that it resonates so deeply with you, because it is true. And another perspective is that a lot of people are seeking for God to forgive them. And really, when you just begin to forgive yourself, that is how that happens. You are unlocking something inside of you. For those of you who are so strongly tied to God, God is inside of you. You are made up of God. It's what the Bible talks about, and I like to give this from a biblical perspective, and I like to give it from a more secular perspective, because really it's all one in the same. God is inside of you. He is a part of you. He is what you are made up of, or it, or whatever it is that you like to refer to, because I really don't like to cast judgment on people's belief systems and the beliefs that they've created for themselves up until this point. But I like to show them how they can use their belief system to really unlock your fullest potential and to really let go of the guilt and the shame that you have been living with for so long, and to let go of the old story that you are no longer resonating with, that you are ready to crack open the new book, to start writing down the new story. This is a great place to begin, and this will only continue to grow and grow beautiful things in your life. Mohammed sending you a wave. Thank you for being here. You said hi, how are you doing? And thank you for the flower. I do appreciate it. It's so simple, yet so necessary. Get into your quiet time, open up a notebook, and start paying attention to where you're judging yourself, where you're not forgiving yourself, and what you're not willing to let go. Your old stories do not define you. Even things that you are in the midst of do not define you. Really think about that. And you can consciously make the decision to forgive yourself and change right now with this simple shift. Mohammed says your voice and sending the little heart face. Oh, thank you so much. I love that. I appreciate it. Thank you. But that's what I'm going to go ahead and leave you with today. Even like right now. Take this action right now while inspiration is still strong. Get down a piece of paper, even if you just have a little scrap piece of paper, and write things down that you haven't forgiven yourself for. And another great way for people who will I don't judge myself. I don't, I've forgiven myself. I've let go of old things. Notice, if it's easier for you to notice, where you're judging other people. Because somewhere, that is a reflection of what is going on inside of you in some form. And when you focus on that, it will really begin to highlight some things that are going on in you that maybe you are not aware of. This is really, really important. A really powerful practice. I love you guys so much. I hope you are enjoying this beautiful weekend for those of you who are watching this live. And for those of you who are either watching this on YouTube at a later date or whatever, just enjoy your day today. Make the most of it. Forgive yourself and just watch how that begins to truly change your life from the inside out. Love you guys so much. Always loving the streams of hearts going up. Salif says, come on. It's very interesting and I really appreciate your effortless motivation to keep us entertained every day. Oh, thank you so much, Salif. I always love your presence on here. It's so encouraging and a high vibe for me to experience as well. Mohammed is sending the okay and heart vibes. Thank you so much. Sending it back to you. Enjoy this day, guys, and I will talk to you again very soon. Much love, much gratitude to you. Bye.